matchday violence. Cardiff City fans clashed with Sheffield United supporters before and after the game. 2 police officers were injured and there were 6 arrests. Cardiff fans attacked the Sheep House pub in Bramwell Lane before kick-off, injuring the landlord.
Everyone knew there was going to be trouble at this game. Everyone in Cardiff knew, everyone in Sheffield knew. And in my view, it's just like the police didn't have a clue. They didn't know what they were doing. They concentrated all their efforts on the bottom of Bramwell Lane, and there was nothing on the top here whatsoever.
Their language, their behaviour towards him and his patrons and towards other fans was the subject of an intervention by officers in normal uniform from our tutor unit and our community constables who were deployed on the public safety operation. Their supportive, calming intervention was greeted with even more aggression and violence.
Well, finally, Prince Charles joined South.
We've seen in years. That's the damning verdict from South Yorkshire Police on the trouble that flared on the streets of Sheffield before and after United's match against Cardiff City at the weekend. 150 police officers were needed to control fighting between rival fans. 10 people were arrested. Sam Wichellow reports.
The ugly side of the beautiful game. This amateur video shot at Bramwell Lane on Saturday at the away end shows confrontations between fans and mounted officers. Just minutes before kick-off, these fans didn't seem too anxious to watch the football game. Intelligence revealed a group of Cardiff fans planned to arrive in Sheffield early to confront local hooligans. They weren't disappointed. The police operation involving 150 officers cost £60,000 to mount.
Saturday's game between Sheffield United and Cardiff was the most serious challenge that the police have faced in my memory of policing at Bramwell Lane Stadium. There were determined efforts from hundreds of fans to confront each other that were only prevented by some of the sternest and most courageous policing that I've ever seen in my service.
Local businesses feared they'd be caught up in the violence. This shoe shop was forced to bring down steel shutters as hundreds of Cardiff fans under police escort made their way to the game.
It was very bad, actually. We've never had it like that before. I mean, there is fans always being escorted up, obviously they were the away fans, but nothing like that has ever happened before.
We always have a little look at the fixture list and see who's actually, who's playing, and certain clubs, as I'm sure you can probably imagine, are quite notorious. So certainly when we saw Cardiff were playing, we stopped the deliveries. A lot of our customers stay away as well. That was probably one of the quietest days, one of the quietest Saturdays we've had.
Police have denied charges from the Cardiff fans that heavy-handedness was to blame for the trouble. On the pitch, a thrilling 5-3 win for Sheffield United should have been the main talking point, but sadly it's the hooligan minority that's once again been making the headlines. Sam Wichellow, BBC Look North, Sheffield.
Does this weekend's violence mean that football hooliganism is making a comeback? And should those found guilty receive stiffer penalties? Let us know what you think. You can email us at looknorth@bbc.co.uk, or as always you can text us on 07786 20 90 80. That's 07786 20 90 80. Please do remember to text your name and also where you're from.
So most